Now it's time for Lefties Losing It, and I regret to inform you that the TV studios are at it again, pushing trans and racial activism onto kids as young as 2. This is Nickelodeon.
Yellow is sunlight, green nature blue, harmony purple is spirit, baby blue, pink, white represent transgender people, and black and brown represent the queer and trans people of color.
The queer and trans people of colour. I can just imagine the bewildered toddlers watching that. Now, you know we can never go too long in this segment without featuring the work of the ladies of The View. Each and every episode showcases just how broken the hosts are, including the alpha female of the pack, Whoopi, who could not even bring herself to say Trump's name without spitting. Gross.
I think it would be remiss of us to not say Joe Biden knows how to do this.
Yes.
He knows how to do this. He's quite good at this. And, you know, you can't refute anything with him because he just, when I say him, I mean...
He rambles.
Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But can I mention one thing?
They're so bitter, broken and miserable. Not sure why that makes me smile, but it does. But this next clip is no laughing matter. It should fill you with fear. This is Andile Niktama, who has just been sworn in as a Member of Parliament in South Africa. And let's have a look at some of his earlier work calling for the revenge killing of white people, the murder of white South African men, women and children.
They killed one of us, we kill how many whites? We kill the children, we kill the women, we kill their dogs, we kill their cats, we kill anything that comes.
Now to a clip showing a woman in Muslim garb encouraging a couple of Western girls to give the veil a go. Yes, what a transformation. I wonder how you would go if you took a couple of shorts and crop tops to Afghanistan and encouraged the local women there to try it on for a cultural enrichment. Let's not forget women in countries like Iran are risking their lives fighting against compulsory hijab. Now, another profound bit of communication from the Veep. Here, Kamala Harris explains community banks.
So the importance of community banks is they are, as they are called, they're in the community, led by members of the community. They are people who understand the capacity of the community, the needs of the community, the culture of the community.
Did you get that? Community banks are banks and they're also in the community. Quite profound there. Let's have some more financial advice from the woman one geriatric heartbeat away from the Oval Office.
To aspire to create wealth is a good thing as far as I'm concerned. If that is what one chooses. I, on the other hand, have chosen to live a life of public service. But I am all for any of you get yours if that's what you want, right?
Hilarious. That public service, none of it good, has seen Kamala Harris accumulate a net worth somewhere between 7 and 15 million, according to media reports. Now let's go to some local lefties losing it. Here are the climate cultists who think they are saving the world, one blockade, one foolish protest at a time, and they've also started singing.
One more. Stop in the name of life. Before we break apart, stop in the name of life. This could be our last chance before it's over. This crap is killing us. Toss it over. This coal is killing us. Stop. Woo.
Wow. Wow. Before you mock us in Australia too much, the Yanks have plenty of climate cranks of their own, and in recent days they've managed to disrupt a golf tournament and a congressional baseball game. Just watch these soy boys and girls go. Now, the latest scare campaign they're running against Trump is to have a bunch of activist economists suggest Trump's presidency could be disastrous for the US economy and the world. This is the same scaremongering we saw before 2016. Do they think the American people have mass amnesia? Let's hear from a woman I did not expect to be backing Trump, ARK Invest founder Cathy Wood.
Trump or Biden?
The word is, so as I've said to my children, so I have 2 girls and a boy, and they're split on this. As I've said to them, look, I am going to vote for the person who's going to do the best job for our economy. I am a voter when it comes to economics. And on that basis, Trump. I mean, So, Art Lawfare describes the first 3 years of the Trump presidency as the best in U.S. economic history. Not the last one because of COVID, but, and I would agree.
Wow.
And I went through Reaganomics too.
The first 3 years of the Trump economy were the best in US history. That was the quote there. Interesting. Also interesting is the realisation from many on the left, including Trump-deranged media types like Bill Maher, that the lawfare the Democrats have engaged in to convict Trump on nonsense charges has backfired. Here is Bill Maher with former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, Democrat naturally, confirming what we've been saying all along. These charges would have never been manufactured if Trump wasn't running.
The trial in New York, the one he got convicted for, was the greatest fundraising bonanza ever. He was lagging behind Biden, and now he's pulled quite a bit ahead. That trial was the greatest reason people had to send their checks for $5, $10, $25, whatever dollars to Donald Trump. So I was always with you on the one in New York, the hush money trial. I don't think they should have brought that one. It was just always going to look like a sex case, and people were always just going to look at it that way. So anyway.
That case, the Attorney General's case in New York, frankly, should have never been brought. And if his name was not Donald Trump, and if he wasn't running for president, I'm the former AG in New York, I'm telling you that case would have never been brought. And that's what is offensive to people. And it should be, because if there's anything left, it's belief in the justice system.